Hello everybody, today for you I have a Quickdraw Machina deck for the Edison format 2010. This deck takes advantage of many powerful engines in the format. Let's take a look. First up you have 3 Caius. Caius is a lot of synergy in this deck with cards like Super Nimble Mega Hamster or Treeborn Frog, or your tokens from Dandelion. Tons of tribute fodder. Next up you have Dandelion. Dandelion synergizes with cards like Quickdraw Synchron and Raigeki Break. It's also a wonderful card to mill. Gore's Emissary of Darkness, of course. 1 Lila. Lila is a strong way to pop back row before you summon a powerful monster like Fortress, and it also gives you mills and a target for Charge of the Light Brigade. Next up, 1 Machina Force and 2 Machina Fortress. We do play a little bit smaller of a Machina engine in this deck, but that's okay. We have ways to mill, and we have ways to recycle Force, which I'll talk about later. 3 Machina Gear Frame to search those powerful cards. 3 Quickdraw Synchron. You'll be using this card mostly to summon Drill Warrior. It has synergy with Dandelion, Volcanic Shell, and Treeborn Frog, allowing you to make the Drill Warrior. It is also a machine to be discarded with Machina Fortress. 3 Raikou and 3 Super Nimble Mega Hamster. This engine allows you to mill while acquiring tribute fodder. Very powerful in a deck that has a lot of mill targets. 1 Treeborn Frog. Treeborn Frog is a wonderful mill target, a great card to discard. It synergizes with Quickdraw Synchron, allowing you to make Drill Warrior, and it synergizes with your Caiuses, giving you free tribute fodder. 3 Volcanic Shell. Volcanic Shell is best used with Quickdraw Synchron, allowing you to make Drill Warrior efficiently and giving you plenty of monsters to discard with Raigeki Break. 1 Brain Control, Charge of the Light Brigade, a powerful mill card that has the ability to search your Lilas or your Raikou, giving you a little bit of utility. 1 Foolish Burial, you're able to send Dandelion, Treeborn Frog, Volcanic Shell, and even in a pinch, Machina Fortress. 1 Heavy Storm, 1 MST, 2 Pot of Avarice. I cut 1 Pot of Avarice for consistency. This is an extremely powerful card in this deck though. If I ever felt more comfortable with 3, I may consider it again. 1 D-Prison, 1 Mirror Force, no Bottomless. I don't like Bottomless right now with all the Caiuses running around. 2 Raigeki Break though, tons of cards to discard, making it worth it. In the extra deck we have a few cards to consider. Sengen, of course, could search many of the engines in this deck. Debris Dragon synergizes with your Dandelion to go into Black Rose plays, or your Raikou to go potentially into Iron Chain Dragon. You could play Plague Spreader as an additional mill target. A second Treeborn Frog. Book of Moon could be really good in this deck, as bottomlessing or deprisoning a fortress can be very problematic for you. 1 enemy controller here. It has synergy with your tribute engines. And in the extra deck, let's talk about Drill Warrior. Now Drill Warrior allows you to discard a card to banish him until the next standby phase of your turn. And at that point, he adds a monster from your graveyard back to your hand. So there's a handful of good cards to discard. But what you'll want to be doing is adding back your Machina Force so you can have some reoccursion with your Machina Fortresses. This is probably the strongest card to add back to your hand. Either that or a Caius is very powerful. Recycling these kinds of cards, hitting your opponent with a Caius every turn, a Machina Fortress every turn, is going to wear out the resources and give you a huge advantage. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the deck list. Have a nice day.